Let's talk about the best conversation topics when you are in the beginning stages of courtship. Knowing how to speak and listen to a woman is going to help you score major points so that you can build something beautiful with someone special. Your first date is your only chance to make that great first impression. And just like in business, when it comes to communication, it's so important to know your audience. It seems that a lot of men go on a lot of first dates that don't lead to that second or third date, and here's why. I have had several first date experiences with men who have failed to win me over with proper communication, either because they talk too much about themselves or they talk about things that I'm not very interested in as a woman. For example, I don't recommend talking about things like business, politics, or sports on your first date because those are more masculine subjects, and you have to remember you are in the presence of a woman. Instead, I suggest men arrive to a date with 3 tools in your belt that are going to be a surefire way to help you score that second and third date. A lady always loves a gentleman with a great sense of humor, someone who makes her feel beautiful and makes her feel special and interesting. So always come in with these 3 power plays. First, a great joke. Think of something tasteful that you know is going to make her smile. Either use something that you know has worked in the past, or you can even Google some great joke ideas for good inspiration. But as a gentleman, try not to be curt, don't cuss, and keep it clean. Save your dirty jokes for a time and place that is appropriate, but never a first date. Number 2, always lead the date with a nice compliment. I once dated a guy who was a newscaster, and he was so handsome and so full of himself, he reminded me of Ron Burgundy. And when I asked him if I looked like my photos, he said, "Well, you know you're beautiful. I don't need to tell you that." And you know what? I never gave him a second date because he couldn't even give a proper compliment. A woman simply doesn't want to be with a man who can't at least make her feel beautiful. So find something interesting that you really appreciate about her, whether it's her class, style, or something nice about her personality. 1 or 2 compliments is enough. You don't need to overdo it. Just something that shows that you appreciate the time that she took to look beautiful for you. Ladies put a lot of time and effort into our appearance, and if she compliments you back, that's always a great sign. Number 3 is ask her good questions. Your conversation should feel like a natural back and forth dance, so try not to steal the show. Offer great questions with substance. Some good questions to ask in the beginning might be as simple as, what's your favorite flower and color? For example, mine are white roses. So this will come in so handy for your second or third date so that you can show her that you are a good listener when you show up with her favorite flowers. And trust me, you're going to score major points with this one. Or, what's on your dating bucket list? This might include fun date ideas, places she wants to travel, or activities that she really enjoys. Just have fun with it and try to find common ground. The obvious subjects that you want to avoid are talking too much about religion, politics, or past relationships. I also recommend not bringing up bar talk with a lady. This means not raving about your favorite sports teams, talking about depressing news, or too much tech talk. This is just not that interesting to an elegant woman. If you want to know about her past, never ask a lady about exes or timelines. The best way to approach this is simply by asking her what her deal breakers are. That's all you need to know. And I think this is a great way to get things out in the open from the beginning. And always make sure to leave the date on a positive note. Walk her to her car, pay for the valet, and give her a soft, subtle kiss on the cheek so that you are not coming off too strong. Second date is a great time to have a little peck on the lips, but I always save tongue for the third date, just to keep her lingering for more. And if you love this dating advice, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on my next best dating tips. And if you are interested in matchmaking, be sure to click the link below for a complimentary consultation so that we can find you the love that you deserve.